What's up, YouTube? Dark God back again with my fourth day of the 2019 Academy Awards. Predictions, breakdown, review, whatever you want to call it. Today's where we're starting like the bigger, not the bigger of the awards, because director and supporting actor and actress are big awards themselves. But what you would think are the three big awards, which is today's Best Actress, tomorrow will be Best Actor, and finally Best Film. So starting with Best Actress, very tight race, and you have a lot of people that are nominated that like either are from different genres as Lady Gaga is, or I'm sorry, different genres as Mellissa Macarthy is, different mediums like Lady Gaga. You have a couple people that are obvious nominations like Glen or Olivia Colman, and then you have a foreign nomination that really stands out in Yalitza, Aparicio. So I think it's a race that actually is very close with anybody, that all five of them have a shot of winning. I think it's actually one of the closest races. This and Best Actor, I think, are the closest races. Starting off, you have Yalitza Aparicio, probably butchering her name, but star of Roma, who plays a character that, like, the first hour of the movie, I mean, you're just getting to know all the people in the film, and you see that she just lives a normal, mundane life, and then things just start going wrong, and once they start going wrong, this woman just gets gut punch after gut punch, and how she perseveres through it while dealing with some of the worst tragedies that a human being could deal with. It's just horrible, and she conveys it. I mean, she's strong throughout the whole movie. I mean, she deals with all this stuff, and then you have the ending of the movie, and I mean, you gotta understand, there's gonna be spoilers here. Yeah, get to the end of the movie, and she's saving these kids that aren't hers in the ocean and everything, and she's this woman who's dealt with so much more than the woman she's working for. The woman working for, she lost her husband to another woman, but this woman lost her child. Her boyfriend left her for revolution while threatening to beat her up. All the stuff this woman is dealing with, and she's just strong and perseveres through it. And at the end, like I said, she's saving the other woman's children and everything, who she views almost as children of her own because she helped take care of them. But it just shows how strong this woman is. And the actress Yalitza Aparicio, she does a real good job of just showcasing that, where she's just a strong woman who, even though she's considered the help, is probably stronger than anybody else in the film, and deals with the most throughout the film. And like I said, with the other nominations for when there's a foreign actor or actress, I do think that they get a lot of I think they get like they start with a handicap, because a lot of the Academy doesn't know them, isn't familiar with them, and will go for people that they're more familiar with, or you're getting into the time frame where people might be getting those rewarding nominations or victories where they should have won for a prior film and they didn't, and the Academy kind of rewards them. Like there was last year was what's his name from, I can't think of, Professional. Gary Oldman should have been nominated and probably won previous years, but never got it, and finally, got the nomination last year and won. So, yeah, I don't know if you're going to have that in this category, because the only one's Glenn Close, and off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure Glenn Close is either a winner or close to a winner. So, it's interesting to see all these people nominated. So, anyway, going off of that, second person you have is Olivia Colman for The Favorite. Now, I liked her in this film, and I think she plays great character. It's she's playing the queen, but it's kind of like she shows all the self-deprecation and humility that this queen goes through, and how she's really not the power person that she thinks she is, that she has this person behind her that's helping her, and how she's navigating through two relationships with two different women. And it's crazy to see. And I mean, you see the pain in her eyes and stuff when they talk about her kids, her rabbits, or anything, and you see like all the stuff she went through. And even if you have like just a faint like knowledge of history, you heard stories of this, and she does a good job at conveying it and making it seem like she's the opposite of Yalitza from Roma, whereas in Roma she's the weaker character per se, but she is the stronger woman. In this, Olivia Colman plays the stronger character. She's the queen of England and everything, but she's the weaker person. She lets everybody else basically walk all over her. She does what everybody else pleases and everything, and it's the opposite of the other one, because she's showcasing how pitiful she is and how weak she is when she's supposed to convey being strong. And it's just another perfect storm of acting, and she does a really good job in it. Third, we have Mellissa Macarthy for Can You Ever Forgive Me? And this is Melissa McCarthy is like, I used to watch Mike and Molly, so I liked her on that, and she kind of got pigeonholed into this role of a comedic actress who all her jokes are about her weight and stuff, and it started to get stupid because there's only so much that works. Like it just at a certain point it just stopped being funny, and it's nice to see her jump over to the dramatic side and knock it out of the park. I mean, she is just this despicable woman who just takes advantage of anybody she can, and just, you know, she makes relationships up, and while she's making relationships up, she's screwing those people over on the side, and it showcases how good she is. And I think she, to me, is the biggest jump, which is shocking to say because you have Lady Gaga in this, but I think Lady Gaga was kind of like weaned in with the American Horror Story performances and stuff, where she kind of went from, you know, the medium of being the singer to acting, so she kind of transitioned over that way. But you know, we've had that before where somebody was a singer going to an actress. You know, Cher has been nominated before, and you saw that before. So Melissa McCarthy going from comedic, I mean, obviously you've seen comedic actors go and get nominated for dramatic roles. It happens all the time, but it's something like that you didn't expect from Melissa McCarthy. Fourth is Lady Gaga in A Star Is Born, and this is another one like I was just saying with Melissa McCarthy, where just that transition over and like just the way it happens and everything, it really, really worked. And for Lady Gaga, it worked too. And there was times in this film, like, I forgot that was Lady Gaga. Like, I was watching it, and like it would dawn on me again, like, wow, I'm really watching Lady Gaga acting, and I forgot that she was doing it, and she does just this good job of, I mean, she's playing herself to an extent, you know, she's playing a singer, so there's not much she has to do, but she does deal with the, you know, the husband who, you know, is this alcoholic, drug abuser, and all the dealings of that, while also trying to have a career and everything. So I mean, she does show like very multiple layers. Like I said, there's parts where I forgot that I was watching a Lady Gaga movie, and that is like a telling sign that somebody's doing their job great, when you forget who you're looking at, and that you're so into that character that you forget who the actor or actress is. And she does that. She makes you forget, you know, maybe because it is similar to her real career, but I don't know, I forgot that it was her. So I mean, that's really telling for her. And fifth is Glen Close, who plays in The Wife, who plays a wife character to a man who wins the Nobel Peace Prize for literature. And you know, through all these backstories and everything, it's revealed that she's really the person that should have gotten the award. That she's the one who did all the work. She's the one who held the family together and everything, while he's basically this, you know, playboy who's cheating on her and everything. And it shows like a strong woman character. And I mean, that's one thing, like all five of these roles, I mean, with the exception of maybe Olivia Colman, are these strong woman characters, which is stupid to say. It's Best Actress. Of course, they're going to be strong women, but I mean, Glenn Close is really like over the top, a strong woman who just deals with all this bullshit and, you know, wants to keep her family together, and, you know, basically lets her husband take the credit and everything, even though she is the one that should get it. And I mean, Glenn Close is a great actress. I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure she was nominated before. If she wasn't nominated before, or she didn't win before, I mean, I would have a feeling the Academy might try to throw it to her. But I mean, I think any other year that would happen. But this year, there's too much strong competition. My pick is, I think Melissa McCarthy walks away with it. I just that dramatic difference of her going from the comedic roles to this, and how good she is in this, where like she's just such a unbearable woman in this movie. Like there was times like I was thinking to myself, like, man, they really should have cast Kathy Bates in this, because I could picture Kathy Bates playing this role. But then watching Melissa McCarthy, I was like, she reminds me of Kathy Bates. So it worked, where she just shed her skin as Melissa McCarthy as a comedic actress, and she just went all in, and she just really, really does a great job in it. Who I want to win, I kind of want Melissa McCarthy to win also, because like I said, for the other things, I do think she has a great shot of winning. The dark horse, there's really a dark horse. I just had this feeling Lady Gaga has a shot at winning, just because of how popular she is, and just because of the fact that it's this woman coming from a different medium, jumping ship, and just doing an amazing job in the role. She does really good in it. So this is actually the first one where I'm like kind of like, I have different feelings of who might win and who's gonna come out on top, because I mean, I could also see Yalitza Aparicio coming out on top
just because of how great of a film Roma is. But I just think Roma has all these nominations. They're all taken away from each other. It's the only thing I think that hurts it. And A Star Is Born, it's the same thing. I think there's so many nominations that it takes away from all the other parts. But I do think it's a really hard category. I do think Best Actor is a little bit more open. I think this one, you have 5 people that kind of all trying to get through the door at the same time. And that's good because, competition makes people better. So hopefully next year, some of these people are nominated again for a different role and step it up. And somebody else, whoever loses this year, hopefully gets a chance to win next year. But till then, catch you on the flip side.